Hello, guys. I'm here again. Your most sincerely, the one and only Mr. Reliable. Yeah, I must first of all say, blessed, glorious, blissful evening to all my fans out there, wherever you are hearing and watching me from. So excited this evening also to come your way with the latest happenings and trends all around the world. And right now, we are still talking about the incident of Anthony Joshua and his friends and how it's impacting on the driver of that vehicle that day because information reaching us shows that the driver himself has been charged with a four-count charge and the person of Adeni Mobolaji Kayode has been charged with four-count charge and the four-count charge includes causing death by dangerous driving. That is number one. Of course, it's self-explanatory, causing death by dangerous driving, which is what I always talk about. My God, it's so disheartening. Oh boy, how can? That is why I always advise when I have the opportunity, anybody that if you are a passenger, be it on a bike, even in a car, yes, the driver is not the only one driving the car. You also have, apart from the fact that you are not sitting on the steering wheel, so wherever you are sitting behind the driver's seat, beside in the passenger seat, you have also a right to contribute to that driving. If the driving is not satisfactory enough for you, you have every right to tell the driver to stop and calm down quietly. Maybe after due consultation, negotiation with the driver to be cautious and be careful in the way he's driving you because it's your life. Depends on you also. So the driver doesn't have that sole responsibility, sole right to pilot the car, particularly when you are seeing him directly. It's not like you're in the flight. Now the cockpit is closed, you don't know what is happening there. Of course, in the flight, that is why there is a co-pilot to be able to also be a watchdog on the other pilots. So two of them both are watchdog of each other. So this is one thing that I always stress for people because driving is so delicate that to see somebody having to be driving dangerously is so disheartening. I must say so. So secondly, he was also charged with the second count charge of negligent driving, reckless and negligent driving. Of course, reckless and negligent driving the way he likes. You understand on the a highway like that. You can't drive the way you like. Of course, Anthony Joshua and his friends that have been outside the country, you know the rules of the game of driving. You can't afford to keep quiet and be silent in this case. Somebody you don't even know, or maybe you know him, and even if you know him, but this has to do with your life. Just relax and watching such a person drive recklessly with negligence in the highway, and you couldn't caution them. So it's not like, of course, blaming them, but of course they would have been able to do something about it because why? It's teaching nine, a time saves nine. Stitching time saves nine. So this is also a clearing call to others, wherever you are hearing my voice from. Please do, whenever you find yourself in such situation, don't take it lightly. Don't be quiet. Do your best to caution the driver. Okay? So thirdly, we have also driving without due care. It's still all self-explanatory and so all related. Driving without due care. Of course, as a driver, that is one thing. The basic principle with which all driving techniques, all driving rules revolve on the pivotal virtue of driving is patience. A person that is not patient naturally will always find himself wanting when it comes to driving. So this one is so important. Driving without due care, not caring about other road users, it's not ideal. It's so annoying and disrespectful and dishonoring in this case, driving without due care. And lastly, in the very count charges that was levied against this gentleman is the very fact that which is even unimaginable with men of uh, timber and caliber in a such vehicle. What were they thinking? What we have, of course, there's a certain time, a certain age in life you get, so you don't take things for granted. Imagine operating a vehicle without a valid license. Oh boy, this is so unbelievable. Without a valid license, and a legend, a superstar like Anthony was in that car that should know better. So you don't just like let everything go your way, comes and go like that. You have to be able to like, well, at least you've made name, you've reigned, you have accomplished a whole lot of feats, and coming now, anything that goes around you should be everything that is ethical, everything that is according to the law, everything that is lawful, everybody that operates rightfully. You should be mindful of that. You should be mindful of that because, of course, in the Western world that you came from, it's very rare to find people operating a vehicle without a valid license. So, yeah, of course, and of course, furthermore, of course, the gentleman that is the culprit, the gentleman in question has been granted bail. Person of that, Mr. Kayode, was granted bail, but still in in remand for the bail conditions to be processed. And of course, information also reaching us shows that the case against him has been adjourned to January 20th. So I believe and pray that justice will be done to this case from the appropriate authority, and let's see the outcome of it. That, of course, should be a sound note of warning to other drivers like him. So, thank you, my amiable, esteemed fans, and I join you. Please subscribe, like, follow. It's a free will thing. If you're willing, do. If you are not willing, no love lost, and cheers to you all guys for listening, finding time to listening and follow. For more updates, thank you and God bless you.